Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. We're going to be playing something slightly different today, and forewarning, this is not a cheery game, so if you're looking for something more lighthearted, this is not it, and I wouldn't recommend watching this video. However, if you are looking for something more lighthearted, I would suggest heading over and maybe watching some of the Transport Fever series, which is definitely a little less heavy. Well, this video is going to be dedicated to my brother, who's currently trying to play through this on the PS4. I've played this before when it first came out, but he hadn't played it until just recently when I made him. It is an absolute cracker of a game, but it is as hard as nails, and I know he's had to retry several times. So I'm going to go through it again, and maybe he can pick up some tips, or maybe we'll watch me fail horrendously. Right. I've just reinstalled it, so this is whatever's saved on my cloud. The main story. We'll go to the main story. Here we go. Okay. Let's start. Now, this game, if you've not played it before, absolutely worth playing. The storyline, the art style, the music, they're all absolutely top notch, and it's made by the same studio. I think it's 11-bit Studios who did the This War of Mine. It's incredible, incredible game.
The still, cold world, no horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty, and for those who remained, came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
Oh man, amazing. A new home. We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world as we know it has crumbled. We have to survive. Here we are. This is our generator in the middle. This is all we have, pretty much. Fight the cold. We need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to the other buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. Okay. Righty ho. So, first thing I'm going to do is pause, because I need to remember how to play this game. I always wish you could zoom in a little closer, just to like see these little people. Anyway, okay, so this is our settlement. We've got, what's that currently? Stockpiles of a little bit of resources. No coal, some wood, bit of steel, and a steam core, which we'll use later. And a bit of food. We currently have 80 people homeless. Although right now it's wanting us to stockpile some coal, which I think is reasonable, because we need to get that generator on and warming folk up. So we're going to use these gathering posts. For now, we'll put one there. And we'll put one there. It covers all of that. And we're out of wood already. That was silly of me. Okay, let's collect some wood really quickly, because I'm a muppet. And as soon as we've created as soon as we've got some wood going, we'll be able to get those paths going and get those things working properly. Go, collect. Collect. There they go. Making their way through the snow, digging. It's minus 20 degrees. And everyone's bloody cold. Bloody cold. Okay, we have 6. That's enough to create a street here. So we'll do that. And we can speed up time a touch. Or time has stopped for whatever reason, which is weird. Why has time stopped? Oh, it's because I'm building streets. Okay, speed up time. Oh, we've collected some more wood, so we will build a street here, I think. Not like that, we won't. Build. Perfect. Then our next thing we're going to need to do is build some tents, because we need people to be warm. Or at least as warm as they can be, I guess. Okay, let's get them off the wood and into the gathering post. And I think while we're doing that, we'll add some people to that coal pile, because otherwise we're just wasting time. We have people that can be working. They should be working. Everyone needs to pull their weight here. We've still got some folk unemployed and some kids who aren't doing anything. But we can work on that later. We can work on that later. Okay, there's our second gathering post, so we'll get that going. They can come off the wood and start collecting some more coal, maybe. In fact, what they can do... Let's get some tents going. 1, 2... Let's get them in here. We'll get some people on this coal line over here for now. Grand. Oh, our first moral dilemma. Workers needed. There's so much to do, and not enough hands to do it. A quick way of addressing this problem is to put our children to work. Consider signing the child labor law. So we can go with safe jobs or child shelters. Now, I think that we should probably go with... Aren't enough hands to do all that. Children to be employed in safe houses, like cookhouses or hot houses. Safe workplaces. Children can work in safe workplaces. Hope will fall slightly. Child workers can be injured. Right, We're not at that point yet, to be honest. I think we should build a child shelter. Provide all children with a place in a child shelter gives a permanent hope bonus. Grand. I think let's sign that in. Let's get that going. New law! Makes sense to me, but they should do some learning as well. And what are they going to do all day? Watch the snow fall? Okay, well, maybe. At least initially. We'll get them doing things later, don't you worry. But we need to build enough houses for our homeless population at the moment. No, they're okay at the moment. We don't have anyone unwell, so the generator can wait to turn on. How much is each tent? 10 wood. This is our priority. Getting shelter. They can snuggle up next to each other. Keep it coming.
End of shift.
End of shift. Cool. Right. So, that is the end of the shift. I guess we'll turn on the generator and get that going. The beating heart of our city. It's representative of beating heart. Look at it. It's like as it pumps away slowly, keeping the city alive. It's so cool. And it's gonna keep us warm in this circle here. So we're keeping our homes warm, which is fine. We don't quite have enough wood for everyone, but that's okay for now. We don't have enough homes yet, but we can work on the rest of that tomorrow. We'll only have 30 homeless once they finish that, so that's okay. Go to bed, folks. Those of you without a home, sleep as close to the generator as you can. Stay warm. That's the important thing. Survive the night. Ooh, we've got one who's sick. Oh, 3 who are sick. Oh my goodness. Right, let's get through the night. That's all I need to do. 5 o'clock in the morning. When do the shifts start? 8 till 6. Right, that's not too bad. 38 coal, about 6 hours remaining. Sometimes I wonder what the purpose of our struggle is. Another day, another shift. Well, that's life. Right, they're gonna get started on the shifts. That's fine. We're stockpiling some coal. We will be hopefully soon. Everyone get to work. I need you getting wood.
The work shift starts.
Now the main question is that doesn't really need to... Does this need to be on during the day? I can't even remember. You know what, let's shut it down for now, because there's no one in these homes. They're all at work. I can introduce a new law. Adaptation. Find ways to battle hunger, sickness, and apathy. I think... Right, okay. So we've got a few things. We've got some treatment options, but we don't need that yet. We've got no one that unwell. We still have food, so I don't think we need to make that scarce. The fighting arena... The fighting arena is used to keep people happy, but we're not at a point where anyone's unhappy. I think what we're actually going to do, we're going to get the children working, and I want them working as engineers. Education is the key to our future. Let's teach our children engineering so that they can help with new designs. Children from child shelters will help at workshops, speeding up research. Research in the early game is paramount.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Children will learn engineering in the shelters to help with new... Missed that. Good. We depend on engineers for every day of our lives in the city. A wise decision. Little hands could do a lot of work. Or a lot of good, even. It's too late at night to read properly. Okay. So. I think we need another gathering post, because I want to start trying to get coal from there. And... let's speed that up. We've got some tents. We're almost at enough tents that we will have enough for everyone. That's the important thing. There we go. The generator hums with reassuring warmth, but we shouldn't take it for granted. If the generator goes down, the city dies. Be mindful of coal reserves. Now food? There'll be no city if we starve to death. Secure a way to provide raw food and build a cookhouse to prepare meals. Not really sure what accent I'm going for here. But it'll probably change and ebb and flow as the city goes on. Secure a raw food supply, build a hunter's hut or a hothouse. We can do. In the meantime, no, can't build yet. That needs a path. We have a lot of coal, that's fine. The generator's off for now. We've got a lot of coal, so I think we can get some workers off that and get them working over there. Or even what we can do, actually. Get the workers back on that. We've got enough steel, and coal's more important right now. Oh, there we go. The workday ends. Let's get... oh, another moral dilemma. The generator's off. People are afraid they'll freeze to death in their sleep if you don't at least turn it on for the night. You're right, folks. So that's what we're gonna do. Get it started again. Get it started. Boom, 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 boom. That's one noise. Right, that's the generator back on and running. We'll get people working on there from the morning. I wonder... alright, we need to build a child shelter, but we also need to build food. Now we're going to leave a small gap, because I want to have another ring of houses at some point later. That's a useful tip. Or it'll come in useful later anyway. We've got the hunter's hut, and that's fine. We might be able to send folk out hunting in what's left of the night. Good, go get some food, and we will min-max this to start with. Let's just get as many folk out there getting food as possible. Get whoever's left back on the coal. And tomorrow we can build a child shelter, and we can build a hothouse. We're doing fine, all things considered. Get a move on, chaps. There's still plenty of work to do. That's definitely not a woman's voice. I should really read the names before I start putting voices to these, shouldn't I? Anyway. We got 13. How much is a child shelter? 20 wood, 5 steel. That's okay. Let's... there we go. 20 wood. Let's put the child's shelter. Let's put it there. I don't know whether... we can always move it at a later date. It might be a waste of resources, but it'll... I don't know how much it needs in terms of heating. That's the only thing, you see. And we need to build a cookhouse so that we can actually start making meals for our folk. Because otherwise they're going to get very upset soon. We'll put that there. And we don't have enough wood for a path. Now we do. You know what? I shouldn't be wasting so much wood on paths. There we go. Let's just get that down. We have 6 people sick, 5 people hungry, so we're going to have to build a medical facility soon, otherwise this is going to start getting a bit crazy. We want to lose as few people as possible. Right, we really do have a lot of coal, so I'm going to stop that for now. And they can work on fixing this up. Getting this ready. Oh, the shifts are almost over. Okay, they're gone to go hunting. The shift is ending. Come up! Right, children cared for. The child shelter is ready and the children are safe inside. People could work without worrying that something will happen to their kids. Hope rises. Perfect. Some hope. We've still got we've got a touch of discontent with the lack of medical care. We've got enough wood, so let's build medical care. And I think I'm gonna put it here for now. People from our convoy. With basic resources secured for now, we can try to rescue the people we left behind. Build a beacon. Scout Frostland and save as many survivors from our expedition as possible. You'll need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. Right. Build a workshop. Build a beacon. Rescue survivors of our lost expedition. We'll put 5 people in the cookhouse, so that's ready to go in the morning. We've got people building that medical center. And we do need workshops. How many can we build? We want to get this tech going as fast as possible, really. And we need to free up some of our engineers. If we hover over this, it'll tell us where we've got folk working. Or it's meant to. Where's our engineers? Where are you? Oh, you're up there getting coal, are you? Well, we can get 5 of you there. Oh no, one's gravely sick. That's definitely not what I wanted. There's 5 being treated. And that's okay. None in palliative care. That's good. We'll get the rest of our engineers into the technology tree. And right. Let's go for... It's difficult to work out where to go. I tend to go for getting as much resources as possible in the early game, because that's what's going to keep us going. So I think I'm going to go for faster gathering as soon as we can. We need a little bit more wood for that. But as soon as we get faster gathering going, that'll help us. Let's have a look in the Book of Laws. Find ways to battle hunger, sickness, and apathy. Okay, let's go for the emergency shift. Now, people won't be happy with this initially, but they'll get over it. I'm not going to use it to start with, though. Sometimes we have to concentrate on the task at hand at the cost of everything else, or die. New ability. You can force workers in any facility to work for the next 24 hours. Now, that risks people literally working to death. So, but you might have noticed there that just beyond that, there's the extended shift, which lets you extend it by a couple of hours. 24 hours on the job, insane, but that's a lot. Work, work, work till you die. Well, I'm not planning on working you to death, so don't worry about that too much, folks. Okay. We need 65 people who are hungry. As soon as the day comes around, we've got this cookhouse going. They will start making meals and feeding folk. And once we've got some food, that'll hopefully help with our sick people as well. Oh, the temperature's coming down. Temperature, cold, moderate risk of getting ill. Oh, no. I didn't read what I was clicking. Turn that off. What have I done? That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Okay. We need to stop for a second. Let's get this tech tree going. I was going to go for the faster gathering, but because of the temperature drop, I'm going to get that heating going first. I want that heating going. So, let's get that. Shouldn't take too long to do. Especially if they're gonna... Come on. Research that faster. A note of thanks. We just wanted to thank you. Back in London, it was only the wealthy that didn't have to send their kids to work. In this new world you're creating, we can see things will be different. It was the right thing to do. What have we got here? Family torn apart. Sir, a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out. She urges you to hurry. We'll see what we can do. Okay. Right, we've depleted some steel wreckage somewhere here, I think. Once we've depleted them all, we'll get rid of these gathering huts, because we won't be needing them. Now, it's telling me about the overdrive, but I don't need to implement the overdrive just now. Once this technology is done, I can turn on the heaters. Good. Now, that will create conditions that are livable. And that's all I want, is livable conditions. Cold. Alright, that's livable in. Child shelters. Chilly. Chilly. Chilly's okay. Can handle chilly. And that'll stop people getting more sick. Now that they're working for 24 hours, we might as well get them on to faster gathering. Okay. Where are we? We are 1 sick, 1 gravely, 5 being treated. That's fine.
End of shift.
End of shift. Temperature will rise a level in a day. We're getting there. Okay. So anything we can build. Another workshop. In fact, another 2. I want to get... Not that. You muppet. How did I do that? Cancel that. I want to get as many people working as possible, so that technology is as fast as possible. Now, placing another workshop does not increase it by another 100%. Only increases it by like 50% and then 50% again. It's a bit bizarre, but we need the speed. Have the need for speed. Now the new law. Now we'll go back. This is the one I was wanting up here. Extended shift. Building a city in this frozen hell requires sacrifice. People will get more done if they work longer shifts. Now it creates a new shift length to 14 hours, which is probably better. Causes discontent when they have to work overtime, but it can be useful and you're not likely to kill folk with it, unlike working for 24 hours straight. What? 10 hours isn't enough? I suppose in our circumstances. My father used to tell us we're lucky to work 10 hours a day. Yeah, well, some of us work 12-hour shifts, buddy, so you're just gonna deal with it, I'm afraid. Right. Another 5 on there. We've got 5 in the medical shelter, and that's probably okay for now. Let's just get through the night. 2 sick, 1 gravely, 1 starving. Okay. Technology, again, we've on to the next one. Get the beacon, I guess, actually. And send out a scout party. That might be worth doing. Or we could get the hunters. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go for resources. I said they were important, and I'm gonna hold myself to that. We'll get the sawmill. Get as much wood as we can. Okay, we've got hungry folk. Oh, we've lost someone. One of our people has died. The first death. One of our people has just died. Sickness, accidents, and deadly cold will keep claiming lives in this harsh world. We need a way to dispose of the body. Open the Book of Laws. Oh, it's gonna make me wait another 12 hours to sign a new law. Oh dear. Right, cemeteries. Which will make hope rise slightly, no risk of disease, or just throw the corpses on the pile. Bodies are preserved for potential future use. Oh god. That's dark, innit? We don't need to think about that for 12 hours. We'll think about that later. Oh, bollocks, can't believe we lost someone. Oh well. One is okay. We can... What did we lose? Did we lose a child? Oh my goodness. Oh man. That wasn't what I was... They were supposed to be safe in the shelter. How many people does the shelter take? 15! All the kids should have been safe. Oh my god. Okay. Right. Okay. I'm gonna turn the overdrive function on for now. Because I feel like we need people to be warm. It's causing problems. Okay, we've researched the sawmill as well. New research, and this time we'll go for the beacon. I think. Yeah, we'll get the beacon started. Because we need to go and find our people. We get some more people back in here.
Time to get to work.
But I think that's where we're going to leave it today, folks. Oh, we've lost someone already. I told you this is a difficult game. It's been so long since I played it. We're making food rations as fast as we can and they're being eaten. Oh my god. It's tough. But we will get through it. The city will survive. If you like the episode, hit the like button. If you want to watch the series, hit the subscribe button. Or don't. I'm not your mother. And in the meantime, stay safe, keep washing your hands, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye for now.